Hey Leo, let's see what's going on in your love life. This is a tarot love reading for Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for any of you lovely cross-watchers dealing with a Leo romantically. Now please keep in mind, Leo, it is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate, and you're always welcome on my channel to take what works and leave the rest. Just a quick reminder that if you would like to get a personal reading, I do offer those through my Etsy shop, and the link is in the description box below the video. So we're going to jump right into it today, Leo, and we're going to see what could be coming toward my lovely lions in love. First message coming out today for Leo, we have got the Two of Pentacles. So here's the thing, Leo. This card is suggesting that maybe you feel like you're in a little bit of a limbo when it comes to love. You could be dealing with somebody who just can't make their mind up. They're hot and cold, they're inconsistent, you don't know where you stand with them, and they're giving you mixed messages. Let's see where this goes. Tell me more about what could be coming toward Leo right now. And then we've got the King of Wands. So it is possible that you're dealing with a fellow fire sign romantically, a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. Now, this is definitely suggesting that there's a strong passion between you and this person. There's probably a lot of chemistry. Tell me more about what could be coming toward Leo right now. And then the Eight of Wands. So this is kind of interesting to me, Leo, because the first card, the Two of Pentacles, is definitely an energy of somebody who's not sure about what they want and somebody who's not committing, somebody who's not making a decision. But then the two cards that follow are the King of Wands and the Eight of Wands. These are cards that represent passion and momentum. The Eight of Wands tends to indicate some sort of communication coming towards us, and it tends to indicate this communication coming in quicker than we expected. So I almost wonder if what could be happening here for you right now, Leo, is maybe you feel like you've been in a little bit of a limbo with somebody. You haven't been really able to figure out what they want. You haven't been able to really figure out where do you stand, where are things headed. But it almost is kind of suggesting here with the King of Wands and the Eight of Wands that things could be shifting. You could be getting some sort of communication from this person, and you could be getting this communication quicker than you expected. And I will say that I think this person is very attracted to you. Like, obviously this fire energy is representing a strong connection between two people. So maybe what's happening here, Leo, is that this person is realizing that they do feel a very strong connection to you, and they kind of need to get out of this limbo mode and start making some decisions about what they want between the two of you. So that's initial impressions of what I see here, Leo. Here's what we're going to do for the rest of the reading. We're going to look more at this person, and we're going to look more at you. So we're going to look at their overall energy, what they could be feeling, and what actions they could be taking. I will look at the same thing for you, and then we'll look at the potential outcomes. So let's kind of see where this goes. Tell me about this person who is here for Leo right now, please. First message coming out is the Devil. Okay, so the Devil is definitely a problematic energy. The Devil can represent something toxic and unhealthy that's happening in our love life. It can represent a person who is going through something unhealthy. It could represent bad habits. It could represent codependency. It could represent emotional unavailability. Sometimes it represents somebody who is cheating and keeping their options open. So it's kind of significant to me, Leo, that the very first card for your person is something that indicates an unhealthy dynamic that your person is bringing into the relationship. Tell me more about this person's energy right now, please. The Death card. Okay. So, interestingly, maybe your person is coming in with the Eight of Wands to talk to you because they want to tell you how they've changed. It is kind of significant to me that the Death card is following the Devil, because the Death card represents something that is ending. And I wonder if your person's almost going to be coming towards you right now, Leo, explaining how they've changed. So here's what they might be doing. They might be coming in with this Eight of Wands wanting to communicate because they want to explain to you that they've addressed the issues in the connection. Maybe they're going to explain to you why they've been holding back. Maybe they're going to explain to you why they haven't been committing. Because it does look here like they are taking steps to address something that has been toxic with that Devil energy. And I feel like they're wanting to come in and talk to you about the changes that they've made. Tell me more about this person's energy right now. And then we've got the King of Cups. It's kind of like this person woke up one day and was like, actually, I am head over heels in love with Leo, and I better not mess it up. So the King of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and it tells me that this person has a lot of love for you, Leo. This card shows up when somebody has big feelings for us, and I feel that it's kind of interesting here. Like, this could be a really big turnaround type of situation where you go from dealing with someone who's been maybe emotionally immature, like I said, juggling their feelings, maybe doing some things that have been unhealthy for your connection. But it also kind of feels like this person is having a huge wake-up call. And the King of Cups tends to be somebody who is quite emotionally mature. So I wonder if you're seeing a bit of a shift in this person's energy where in the past they've been very emotionally immature, but now they're really shifting more into this King energy, and that's why they're coming in to express the feelings that they have for you. Tell me what this person could be feeling right now, please. Ace of Swords. They've had a wake-up call and a breakthrough moment. Yeah. This tends to happen sometimes, especially when we realize we're taking somebody for granted, because I think maybe your person did do that a little bit with you, Leo. The Ace of Swords means waking up and having this breakthrough moment where we see a situation clearly. What I see happening here is that your person has probably realized the ways that they've been wishy-washy and sending mixed messages. And the thing here is, we've obviously seen that your person's attracted to you and in love with you. So obviously if we're attracted to somebody and in love with them, typically we don't want to lose that person, right? We don't want to let go of a good thing. And it's like your person is waking up to the fact that there is something really special between the two of you. They've had this big wake-up call, and I think that's what's propelling them to come towards you with some sort of communication. Tell me more about what this person could be feeling. Queen of Swords, wow. We're getting a lot of clarity here, Leo, in terms of how this person is feeling. Queen of Swords is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and it's significant to have the Queen of Swords with the Ace of Swords. I think your person is getting very clear about the feelings that they have for you. And I do think that these cards are a really good indicator that your person's going to be specifically communicating with you about their feelings because they are now clear about how they feel. And how they feel is that they love you. Tell me more about what this person could be feeling right now, please. And then we've got the Queen of Cups. Holy smokes, Leo. This is some pretty intense energy. So we've had the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups showing up for your person. I have pulled 6 cards for your person's energy. Look at this deck. There's a ton of cards in this deck. And we've had both the King and the Queen of Cups showing up for your person. So this is not just a little situation here. This is a big situation involving big feelings that this person has for you. We had the King of Cups. We now have the Queen of Cups. This is really reinforcing the message here that your person has this tremendous amount of love for you, Leo, okay? And the thing is, when I get the King and the Queen kind of showing up near each other in a reading, I feel it's significant because I feel your person is realizing that there's an energy of the two of you being meant to be together, you know? Like the King and the Queen here, they're meant to be together. They're a pair. They're meant to unite. And I think your person is waking up and realizing that, you know, they love you, they want to be with you, and they better start communicating with you and being more clear and expressive in terms of how they feel, because otherwise, you know, they might be in a pretty bad position because I don't think you're going to stick around forever if they're staying in that Two of Pentacles energy. So it's kind of interesting, like, I feel some of you might currently be with this person, but I also wouldn't be surprised if maybe some of you are even in a period of separation or maybe taking a bit of a break. And maybe that led to a bit of a wake-up call for your person. So let's see what actions they could be taking. Four of Pentacles. Doing everything that they can to hold on to you. They don't want to let go of the connection and they don't want to lose you. So you're going to be seeing that in the actions that they're taking toward you right now, Leo. Tell me more about what actions they could be taking. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands tends to be an energy that shows up when we have felt tested. Now, interestingly, I kind of feel like your person is the one who has been testing you, Leo, and I think they realize that. I think they're realizing that they've left you in a bit of a limbo because they've been inconsistent in their feelings and what they want. And now the 9 of Wands represents that they're coming in and they're very clearly going to be showing you that they want to fight for this connection, Leo, and they want to fight for this relationship because they don't want to lose you. Tell me more about what actions they could be taking right now, the Knight of Swords. They're going to do everything that they can to try to move forward with this connection between the two of you. Again, I want to highlight there is a fair amount of swords energy showing up for your person. The swords of the tarot relate to the intellect and communication. So again, we're getting this very strong energy from your person indicating that they are now clear about how they feel and what they want. And not only are they clear, they're going to be taking action to come in and express this clarity to you and express that they want to be with you. This is a huge, huge turnaround kind of energy, Leo. Like this is a situation where somebody goes from being super wishy-washy and we don't know where we stand, and then all of a sudden they're completely opening up their heart and confessing their feelings. So get ready potentially for a very big turnaround with this person if you're connecting with this energy. So let's look at you. Tell me about Leo's energy right now, please. First card coming out is the Eight of Pentacles. What this tells me, Leo, is that you're still invested in this. I think you're still invested in making this work, and I think you're willing to put in the work to be with this person. Tell me more about Leo's energy. King of Pentacles, yeah. Okay. I think you're putting in the work to try to bring stability into this connection. What I'm seeing here, Leo, is that you definitely see potential. It's my kitty cat, Frankie. You definitely see potential within this connection. And I think what you're really hoping for is that if the two of you can invest in each other and the two of you can invest in this connection, you can build something stable and long-lasting between the two of you. Tell me more about Leo's energy right now, please. And then the Justice card. But I do think you're going to be looking for an apology. I do think you're going to be looking for this person to take ownership of what happened. But the Justice card is Libra energy, and it's ultimately about balance. And so what I see here is that you're ultimately hoping that the two of you can put in the effort and the initiative to create stability together and to bring, hi, and to bring the situation back into balance. She's like gently touching me on my shoulders here. Hi, Frankie. This is my cat. If you guys have been here before, you've definitely met Frankie. She's just gonna hang out there. But yeah, I think you're very open to this. Like, I don't think you're shutting this down. I think if your person is now showing up and wanting to put in the effort, it kind of feels like you want to do the same thing. So let's see what Leo could be feeling right now, please. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Hoping to bring the situation into balance. Sometimes the Six of Pentacles shows up when somebody's putting in more effort than the other. This is probably how you've been feeling up until this point because your person's been in this limbo. So I think you've probably been feeling like you're the one who's been investing a lot more within the connection. But I think that you're hopeful that that is going to balance out. And moving forward, they're going to be investing in you and you're going to be investing in them. So it's equal. It's a mutual partnership. Tell me what else Leo could be feeling right now, please. The Ten of Swords. You are hurt about what happened though, okay? Because I think it does hurt when we're with somebody and they're not actively choosing us. It doesn't feel good. We all know that. And so I do think that there is a little bit of pain that still lingers here. This is probably something that the two of you will have to address if you decide to move forward together. I do think you're willing to move past it, but I do think there's going to need to be an apology, and I do think your person's going to need to take ownership of what happened here. And the Ten of Swords to me also is an energy connected with trust. So if the two of you are going to be moving forward, it's going to be really important that you're building that trust within the connection. Tell me more, please, about what Leo could be feeling, and then the Ten of Cups. But you see the potential with them. I really do think that you see long-term. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. So the reason that you're probably still invested in this is because you see the potential of the connection. You do see this as being somebody who you want to build a life with. You do see this as being somebody where there is that future. So even though maybe it's been a little bit messy and they've been inconsistent, if they're now going to turn it around and actively show up for you, it appears to me like you are very open to that possibility here. So let's see what actions you're taking, please. What actions are Leo taking right now? Three of Pentacles. This is a card of working through the issues. It can also be related to counseling. So sometimes it indicates going to counseling to work through issues within a relationship. But whether or not you're going to counseling, this is a card about working together to solve a problem. So I think it's an energy of the two of you being united in working together to build this relationship up, right? And so there's a supportive energy here. It suggests that you want to work with them, they want to work with you, and the two of you are going to actively work to fix the issues. Tell me what other actions Leo could be taking right now, please. Six of Cups, okay? First of all, I feel like the Six of Cups is representing the nostalgia here. I think you've definitely built memories with this person, and there have been a lot of good times that the two of you have had. And I think that factors into your decision as well. So even if things have not always been easy between the two of you, I think you're looking at it and you're like, but we've had a lot of really good moments. We've had a lot of really good stuff that's happened. And I think you want to make more memories with this person. And the Six of Cups also indicates a very strong soul connection. And I think you do feel a very strong connection with this person. It's kind of like you've just been waiting for them to be ready. Tell me more, please, about what actions Leo could be taking right now. And then the moon, okay? So the moon tends to represent things that have been hidden. And it can be like our anxieties, our insecurities. I think when we're dealing with a situation where somebody has not been sure about us, it's very natural that it makes us feel insecure. So I think this is another thing that's going to have to be addressed if the two of you are moving forward. There's going to have to be a sense of security in the relationship where you know that they're fully committed and you're not left wondering, like, are they in it? Are they not in it? This is saying, like, get it out in the open, Leo, say what you need to say, have those conversations. And, you know, I feel like if those conversations are productive, there could definitely be a way forward. So let's see what the potential outcome is within this situation, please. Hierophant. Taurus energy. So maybe some of you are dealing with a Taurus, but this is typically the marriage card. This is typically getting married to somebody. I do want to say, like, not everybody wants to get married, by the way. So commitment, whatever that looks like, however you want to define that for your relationship. But this is definitely indicating that solid, stable commitment is going to happen between the two of you. So this feels positive, Leo. Like, I do feel like hopefully this is a bit of a relief. You know, if you're resonating with this energy, you could be seeing a turnaround from your person sooner rather than later, where they stop being in this limbo and they step it up and they realize that they want to be with you. And so when that happens, I feel like your energy shows that you're open to it. And, you know, so both of you want to work on it. And if you do, I definitely think that there is the potential here for a very strong future between the two of you, because this is definitely indicating that it's moving towards a solid commitment. Maybe your person is even going to make some sort of declaration of commitment to you when, you know, when they talk to you. So overall, definitely a positive trajectory here. Okay. But like I said, I feel you're into it. Like, this is not one of those readings where you're not into it, but they are, or vice versa. I'm getting the sense that if you're connecting with the reading today, both of you want to make it work. And quite honestly, that says a lot, because if you've got two people who are willing to put in the effort and willing to make it work, that can take things really far, in my opinion. And I kind of see that here. And it does suggest that things could work out really nicely. So anyway, that's what I've got for you today, Leo. If you enjoyed this reading, you know what to do. Give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. If you'd like to get a personal reading, I offer those through Etsy. The link is in the description box below the video. And of course, I wish you love, I wish you happiness, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.